Hey everyone, it's Brim Sensei here, and I'm back with another video. It's finally done, the sunset lineups. I've played it enough to have a think of where the best lineups are and whatnot. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, we're going to start off with B site, and one of the most common plant spots is right here, somewhere along this wall. What you want to do is you want to come back over here and get yourself into this corner. And just have a look at this part in the middle where it sort of forms a T, and you just want to place the pretty much the diamond on that point and shoot it.
Molly!
And you will see that the molly will bounce off the wall very well here and explode quickly. But just know like where your molly is, so that's why right in the middle is good here. And the very good thing about this molly is that after you shoot it, you are able to, you know, wrap around back to mid, mark it, and then just shoot him right there. Okay, another cheeky plant spot is if you go into market, and this one is from papabrim, I think. So shout out to him. And basically you just want to look up and see where this triangle is, and then basically just shoot it at this corner. And you'll notice that there is actually a hole in that building, and so you're allowed to just shoot it, goes through and lands perfectly in the spike area. Okay, next most common plant spot is here, for B side, somewhere around here. And basically if you come back to over here, not this one this time, but instead go to this spot. And once again, just look at this thing and put the diamond thing there.
Molly!
And this one will land and explode very quickly, so it's a good position. Notice it's only around here, it's not further. It's not deeper there. Okay, next is this spot. I think this spot is pretty cheeky, but very situational. I haven't really planted there before at all. Okay, so basically you want to go into this corner, and you want to look at the bottom right side of the window, just like the plank, and put the diamond right there, just like where the plank is.
Ollie!
And this one's a good one because it explodes really quickly, lands on top of that box, which nobody's really going to be on to block, and yeah, you get this whole area mollied. Okay, for the same spot is really cheeky. If you make your way to market and you know it's unguarded, there is a hole in the window here, just like bind, and basically you just want to shoot not at this line, but just this line here.
Molly!
And you'll see, same idea, it you know, it gets top and bottom, but you'll have to shoot it a little bit deeper on the angle if you want it to hit on this bottom side. So you'll have to go sort of on this higher ground here, like this.
Molly!
Yeah, it's just a little bit deeper, but yeah, it's really mainly for this spot. And the last one is if you're planning like sort of back here. So you want to just go into this corner and you want to look at this leafy part here, this pointy one, and you just want to match up the pointy arrow that comes from the molly icon with it.
Molly!
And you'll see it lands in a good position, explodes really fast, and hits this whole entire area really well. If you manage to somehow go further back, you can wedge yourself here with spawn, and you want to look at the corner of this and just place the arrow on the corner like so.
Molly!
Hits the building and lands perfectly in this area. Yeah, so if you come into mid, look at where these two buildings sort of intersect right here, and you just want to place the tip of your molly icon right there. It doesn't have to be super exact.
Molly!
Shoot it, and you're gonna see it hits the building and explodes right in this area. And another cheeky one. This is a more of a defensive one, but if people are planting here, and let's say you're running around, okay, just shoot it against this wall. This wall is angled, so it's going to bounce really nicely. Don't shoot too high, just like in the middle of this sort of wall right here. Molly! And it's going to land perfectly in the spike area. Okay, if you're further back, like over here, and this is more of a defensive one, then just pretty much aim at the window, like bottom right, like that. And lands perfectly in the spike area. Okay, now we move on to A side. I think at the moment, people like to plant here.
Right here.
Now, this one I managed to pull off in game, but unfortunately I did not record the video. I was really upset, but basically if you manage to come into their spawn, you can go to the top of these stairs. What you want to do is you want to come to the top of these stairs, and you want to just aim where this panel is coming out of, right here, and just shoot it. Molly! And you're going to see it does a perfect bounce there and lands perfectly in this area. Is if you come back to this side, just be aware that you're very far from the spike. Okay, so I haven't actually done this, but if someone else plants for you, then it's okay. Go to the middle of this door and basically look at where this shadow forms with this line in the brick. And you just want to put your molly icon there. Not the tip, but the right side of the tip, like this. And you'll see why in a moment. It's going to do a perfect bounce off that and explode really quickly into this area. Okay, the next plant spot is like right somewhere in this corner, because you're open to spawn and you're open to this side as well. If you manage to somehow make your way through mid, wedge yourself in this corner. And what I like to do is I look at this green sort of vine thingy and just put the tip of the molly icon right here. Molly! And shoot it. And you'll see just bounces over the box, covers the whole entire area. Now, another cheeky one that I like to do, I mean, you're pretty much here anyway, right? So, if you somehow sneak around, okay, what you want to do is look at this, put the tip of your molly icon there, and shoot it. Molly! Beautiful, beautiful. Just does a perfect bounce off the two walls, dealing a lot of AoE here. Okay, for the same position, you can come back and do this corner, which is also in mid. I think I saw this off papabrim as well, so shout out to him. He looks at the middle of this and basically puts the tip of the molly icon there. Molly! I'm showing you this one because it does explode faster, so I give him that. And roughly around like similar AoE as well, so it's pretty good. Okay, next plant spot that I think can be useful is right here. Once again, I haven't played Sunset too much, so I haven't done this. But if you make your way back to the CT, you can line up with this line, okay, next to the sign. And what you want to do is look at this box and then just put the left corner of the box that pops up from Molly's right there. Molly! And this is a good one because it bounces quickly, gets this area a lot, and you'll be able to peek them and fight the spike very easily. Okay? Okay, for the same position, let's say you come back into this corner. What you want to do is look at this arch right there, the left one, and you want to put the right box the right corner of the box, right where the arch is forming that darker part.
Molly!
And that will land in this area. So not there, but rather this area over here. Okay, next one is right here in this sort of area right there. If you somehow, I mean, if you're playing elbow and you don't get checked, very cheeky. You go into this corner and just look straight up and then just shoot it.
Molly!
And that's going to do an interesting bounce and just bounce right in this area. Just understand though, it is right in this corner, not that corner. Okay. Okay, and next is just planning right open over here. I think this is decent because it's very, very open to exposed to a lot of angles and positions. But if you make your way to elbow and you hide yourself in this corner, keep in mind you are open to CT. Okay, basically what I do is I look right here, just in the middle of this, but right where it's sort of following this trajectory like so, and then just shoot it.
Molly!
And you're gonna see, lands pretty quickly, gets this area very well. And you can wrap around as well, but that takes a bit of time. Now, last one is right here at the middle of the boxes. You can, if you're an elbow, you can kind of just come here and just pretty much the moment you see this triangle, just shoot at the triangle.
Molly!
So, really good bounce right there. If you manage to make your way all the way to their spawn and you go into this corner, you wedge yourself here. And you want to look at this yellow part and you just want to aim right in the middle of it.
Molly!
And you'll see it takes a while to land, but lands perfectly in this area here. Anyway, that's basically it from me, guys. Yeah, it took me a while to make this and to think of these lineups. So please make sure you like the video. But yeah, like Sunset's a very interesting map. There's a lot of nooks and crannies in the building. You know, like it makes a big difference. The timing of the mollies. Anyways, have a good one, guys. See you later.